Howdy, folks. Just give me a shout if anybody can hear me. Oof. Another cold one today. Let's just go through the roll call. There's Liz. Hello, Liz. That's Windsor Valley Railroad, 156 Andrew. Welcome. Delft Junction Pete and Sue. Nice to see you. Martin O'Keefe. Hello, Martin. Nice to have you in. Ray Bertelson, a very good morning to you, Ray. Definitely morning there. The weather's a bit, it's overcast and it's drizzling and it's raining and then it's drizzling it again and it's raining. Then it stops and then it starts again. So that's just what it is. Moneybrook Junction is Mark and Lisa. Very good afternoon to you. There's Dino. Hello, Dino. And the model tran outsider. That's Anthony. Very good morning to you, Anthony. I nearly said afternoon. I shouldn't be wishing your life away, but there you go. Ivor Van Zon. A very good day to you too, my friend. Simon Trains Model Railway has joined us. Howdy to you. So what are we running today? What are we running today? Oh, yes. Fortunately, as I slept in, I managed to get everything going yesterday. So, well, almost. H&H Express, hello, hi. Hope all is well over in the Netherlands. Scott Rouse, very good day to you, Dave. I hope you're not snowed in, but I very much fear that you are. And if not, it's very cold. Let me just move you ever so slightly down. And there's some action behind me. Great to see everybody in. Snow is about to commence. Oh dear. Nasty white stuff. Don't like that at all. Bad Lad NP has just got a video out. Grandpa Rouse has joined us. A very good morning to you, John number 1. John Dilly himself. Nice to see you, JD. I thought I'd bring out some British motive power today. We can't have it all transatlantic, so I thought I'd bring out the Class 56, which is the Hornby variety, with Lego Man Biffo sound in. So that's quite good. Turned off, of course. That's pulling the container train. And on the other side, just a little note from Anthony, who said he very much likes the banana trains. So I thought I'd get out the Network Rail, Class 37. John Tilley? Nearly JD. And a rake of suitable bright yellow wagons. Anybody else joined us? Alan Reynolds. A very good day to you, Alan. Nice to see you. Supposed to get 3.5 inches of snow. Oh dear, 3.5. That's not good. Although I have heard that in the States there's 10 inches dropping here, there and everywhere. 19 Fahrenheit, minus 7 degrees centigrade. Oh, Chuck. My heart goes out to you. I mean, it really does. I know you're really suffering over in the US at the moment with these outrageous weather systems that you're having. Dara's Locomotive Shed has joined us. Very good day to you. I hope all is well. I thought I'd get out some different motive power. Obviously, I checked that the sound systems were working. Both of these have got the sound files from Lego Man Biffo. Both are Locksound V4. I am thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. So not the latest, but we are expecting 7 to 10 inches of snow. Have about 2 or 3 right now. We'll get out and do the first round of shoveling after this stream. Ooh, that's not something to look forward to. I know there's quite a few mechanical snow blowers in Canada and America. And yeah, you really do need them. We have an inch of snow over here and everything grinds to a halt. But fortunately, um, keep your fingers crossed. It's usually February where we get a sudden flump and then all hell breaks loose. But it's not too bad. At the moment, it's just rain and um, hovering above 0 centigrade. So it's not, it's just pants at the moment. Can't quite decide whether it's winter or spring. Um, Spring would be preferable. Um, in fact, it must be a little warmer because the dead rabbit has is resting today. There's Andy, March West Junction TMD. Very good day to you. I hope all is well with you, my friend. Up in the Midlands. Don't forget, leaves on the track stops everything. Ah, I cleaned the track yesterday, Pete. I cleaned the track yesterday. Um, I had big load of boxes staggering down to the shed, got them inside, cleaned up all of the track, got all the gear out, and then ran for it. But yesterday it didn't rain. Today it is. But that's our crazy weather for you. I just spotted somewhere where the solder is. I was looking for that because what I do, I use it to put on top of my USB plug to stop it moving. But there's metal tape on it at the moment. Anyway, let's get you down onto the track, and then I can demonstrate some of the DCC goodness that these machines can pump out. Little bit of news. I'm going to get a new DCC system. I noticed with the NCE Power Cab, it does have a fail safe inside it, should there be a short on the track. But this doesn't seem to be working because I got a trusty old Stanley blade, which looks like that. Shorted it across the track and it went up to 2.5 amps and sat there. And I thought, oh. Plus the fact that it's 20 years old, some of the buttons need an extra push down to get them working. It's pretty old now. I mean, we've looked after it. The thumb wheel still works. All the buttons still work. It's just they take a hell of a press to actually get them to work. So I figured it was either time for a new one of these, or we could do with a bit more power if we ever run things with smoking. That is awfully power hungry. If you have 3 of those on the tracks, that's about 1.5 amps of worth of power, and that's getting near its limit because it's only a fixed voltage. And if it's pulling a lot of current and the voltage isn't going anywhere, something usually gives, and it's usually the locomotives themselves start playing silly buggers when they just don't have enough power. So I've plumped for the ESU cab control. A little bit of an expensive unit, but it's very much a box which sits here, or a couple of boxes that sit there. Variable voltage supply, so you can go from 14 volts up to something like 22. And on top of that, you get 6 amps of power, which should be ample for anything we need in here. 2 handsets, so we can both multitask. And yeah, it's looking good. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what it's like. Oh, sorry, that's a real train going past. Train tracks are about half a mile over that way, which is a phone-based one. Yes, it is. It's an Android 10, I think it's based on, which again I think is old hacks. I think it's something up to Android 16 now. But for what they actually want to use it for, it's not actually used for telephones and making calls. It's used for what they've designed it for. So it looks good. On the face of it, it looks good. Plus, you can scroll through all 30 functions and hit the one you want without having to go into multiple screens. It's on one screen, you just move it up and down the screen, which sounds to me like it's ideal. Plus, it gives you those extra 2 or 3 functions that they tend to be sliding in now on the latest projects that come from ESU and Lego Man Biff. Some of them have 30 functions. We can't even reach them with this. That's a 28 function. And it's a pain in the bum getting into 28 functions. It's a lot of button presses, where this is just move up the screen, hit, that's it. Anyway, we'll give that a try. And which line is it that half a mile away? It's the East Coast Main Line. So Hitchins that way, Stevenage is that way, and the bit right in the middle there is which comes past. And if the wind's in the right direction, we really do hear it. Particularly, there's one freight train that comes past about 2:30 in the morning, and if the wind's in the right direction, it is a mega powerful, mega long train. The ECML. A little note about Doncaster. Yes, I am going. Richard's got the day off, so we'll both be going. Lots and lots of folks going up there. Pete's going. Colin from Woodthorpe International is going. 00 Dave might be going. 90% chance of that, according to his latest video. Who else is going? I believe Alan at Buckland Junction is thinking about it. And Dino is going to be there. So it's going to be quite a stack of people. It'll be almost a Gets type meetup. So anybody else considering coming, come along. The more the merrier. But it's going to be a difficult trip because they're shutting the East Coast Main Line between Peterborough and London to do a major signalling work. And it's major signalling work. So they're going to shut the East Coast Main Line. I'm going to have to get a bus from the local station up to Peterborough, jump on the train, get up to Donny, back on another bus, get there. And then do the whole thing in reverse. So it's going to be a real bummer. When is the Doncaster show? It's something around the 8th, something like that. Dino, if you can just slot that into the 7th and 8th of February. Thank you, Simon. That's when it is. It's a good show, actually. And the prices are a little cheaper. I don't know if it's because it's that much further up the country and the people up there just saying, I'm not buying that. You buy a gum. It could be, I don't know. But they seemed that extra £20 or £30 cheaper up there. So if anybody is getting anything, there's Signal Cabin. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you. Be in Ironwood. Very good day to you. If there's anybody I've missed in the chat, do please draw my attention to it, or I should apologise for being just tardy. But there you go. Anyway, beverage of the day. Eat. Sleep. Trains. With a dirty great coffee stain on it. Cheers, everybody. I will now get the shaky cam, get you down on to the track so you can see these monsters. Monsters from the id. Oh, teeth are in. Hey. Right. Now, I hope it just behaves itself. Right. Now let's try this without nasty things happening. We are now down trackside. Ladies and gentlemen, as everybody hit the like button for your host, I would be most appreciative if you did. Right, let me just check the microphone because that can be a bit strange sometimes. Oh, microphone's well down. Try this. Is that any louder? A bit muffled. How about now, high? And clear. Is that good? Loud and clear. Excellent. Okie dokie. Well, let's try these one at a time. I will bring around the Class 56, which sounds like this. Lights on. Damn, boy, the lights ain't working. We can soon fix that. Right then. It's got light contacts in there, and they don't like it. They don't like it up them, Mr. Mannering. They don't like it up them. They're working. Right, okay. We're on. Right, if I hit 8, and then I up the speed. Oh, yes, indeed. It was High's birthday. So a very happy birthday to High for your celebration that has just gone. Right, ladies and gents, let's go in full toss. So that's what the turbos and the grunt sound like. And there's James. Sorry to disappoint you, James. I'm not wearing the rabbit hat today. Right, let's kill that one. Ian Melling has joined us. A very good day to you, Ian. Well, I hope that didn't blow your ears completely. So what I'll do now is I'll bring up the, where are we? This little beastie. Did I see Dwight sneak in there? Let's just have a check with the microphone again. Oh, it's going low again. Try that. Yeah, unfortunately, it tends to drop the microphone down every time there's something loud, which is a shame not to have complete control over it, but there you go. Yeah, that's blooming loud. Now, I think you can understand why I don't have the DCC sound on all of the time. That's better. Right, let's just go back to the mic again and turn it back up. That's better. There we go. Now, the mic should be on earthly levels now. Are they the set track ones, Grandpa? And have you just wired them up either end of the point? You had to use insulated fish points. Is it a crossover point? It looks like Grandpa Rouse is into some electronics. And Todd Armstrong has joined us. A very good day, Todd. I use Walters turnouts, code 83, number 6 and bigger. Well, James, the bigger the better. I think you'll probably agree with me there. These are all mediums. The only smalls that I've used are actually in the yard over here. And even those are a minimum of 26-inch radius. Excuse me sincerely, folks. What day are you going to Doncaster show, Andy? I'll be there on the Saturday. Yeah, definitely the Saturday. That tends to be when all of the bargains are there to be had. Me going shopping? Probably not, actually, James. I'm going along because a lot of my friends are going along, like Alan and like Dino and like Pete and Sue and Colin. Um, it's it's a friendly family situation. So we'll have a game of sticky toffee and we'll all have a good chinwag. Yes, there are lots of model trains there. I don't think I'll be buying any because there's quite a few which are pre-ordered. So I'm just having to sort of wait patiently for those. Yeah, it's just a waiting game. There might be the odd wagon that takes my fancy. So I'm not going to rule it out completely. Good food there as well. Yeah, Pete. I'll probably be taking a pack up, but I'm not sure. It depends. Between now and then, Richard's got a course at York, so I think he's away for a week. And in fact, I'm gonna speak to him to see who's actually going to order the tickets because I haven't yet, but I don't know if he has. But it'll come out in the wash. Don't worry about it. Cody's got more snow coming today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dwight. Just stay off of that porch, man. The birds will be able to feed themselves. You fall off that porch again, man. You're going to be a long time dead, you know. So don't do it. Definitely not buying any locos at Doncaster. Pete, you can't say that. You might see your ultimate loco there. You might start foaming at the mouth. We will have to do some resuscitation on you, and then you'll jump up, pull out your wallet, and buy a locomotive. Will that happen? I doubt it, but you never know. Just say you don't know. Hoping to get 300 subs. That's a lot of submarines, Andrew. All I will, excuse me. All I will say is that the ESU cab control unit is rather an expensive little lump. So to fork out that kind of money and then go to Doncaster and fork out another load of money doesn't seem to make any sense. But if I see anything really fabulous, you don't know. There might be something there that you cannot live without. So hold on to your wallets, folks. We'll see. We'll see. My sister in West Virginia has a foot of snow so far and still pouring down. Yeah, is this what you usually get, JD? Or is this year being just exceptional? Because it does seem to be very climactic at the moment. Like it all seems to be coming in a series of weather fronts, one after the other. You seem to have a dry period, and then it really, really hits you, and then it goes quiet again, and then there's another one. Is that your usual kind of thing? SJ Trainworld has joined us. Very good day to you, SJ. How's Danish Denmark today? I hope it's not too snowy and nasty. Did you get an original ESU one or a second-hand Pico rebrand? Well, I bought the unit from Coastal DCC. They are a reputable firm, and when they say that it says ESU on the box, it would be ESU. Otherwise, I'd want to know why. They know this, and we know that they know. But we pretend we don't know, and they pretend to know that we don't know, but really no. Everybody knows. So in theory, it should be a bona fide ESU one. And we have Jasmine Perez. What a fantastic name that is. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Please give a very warm welcome to Jasmine Perez. Nice to see you. Welcome in. We have a fancy container train here, the best I could manage. And on this track, class 37 in the guise of 97304. It has a name on the side, which is John Tilley, and it's in nice bright Network Rail yellow, just to brighten your day a bit. On the other side is a Hornby Class 56 with Lego Man Biffo sounding, which sounds something like this. There we go. And the other one sounds something like this. The Class 37 is affectionately known as the tractor because it makes very much a tractor type sound. And there we are. Silence is golden. A very good day to Digger Evans. Nice to see you, Digger. For those that don't know, Digger is, I think you're up in is it the Peak District or the Pennines? So when we get some funky weather in the UK, chances are Digger will be seeing it first. Is that accurate, Digger? And Eric, a very good day to Eric at Wandon Eisenbahn. And a big hello to Cara and Willie also. From Wisconsin, the land of squeaky snow, tropical breezes and balmy 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The trucks are so cold they won't start, so I can fix them. Oh dear. Well, Eric, all I can say is keep a hot water bottle handy to thaw yourselves out. What's Dino up to? Yes, in the UK we have one of the larger shows coming up, which is the Doncaster show. We are expecting good things from it. Let's hope that the weather is cooperative. Because the one thing I don't want on all of these delays in getting there is another load of funky weather. So let's hope the weather is cooperative and we all have a very good time, which I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. We always have a fun time when we get together. We're all friends and we all support each other. And yeah, it's delightful when we get together. It's like a family get together. It really is. We all know each other quite well. So yes, the spirit of cooperation. Slaps Gollum. Hello, Paul. Yes, I've got the nickname of Gollum because I've got these ears that stick out of the side. I can't help it. I was born that way. Absolutely, Dino. Absolutely. Oh, is your flu-like symptoms clearing up, Dino, or have you still got the heebie-jeebies? Well, Simon, SJ Train World, I should say, that's par for the course for me. Dragging boxes out to the car. Not, I hasten to add, full of dead bodies, but full of train goodliness. Is that true, Pete? Oh, that's very nice of Dino. I'd say, Dino, as much as I would love to keep this locomotive that you bought for me, I couldn't possibly. Oh, all right then. All right, I'll take it. Now somebody else that's coming to Doncaster is Andy at Montrose Railroad, which is a bit of a surprise. But I think Andy lives in somewhere like Northamptonshire or Nottinghamshire, I think. And he did say he will be coming. So not only have we got Andy at Montrose, we will also 90% sure have Double O Dave there. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Double O Dave, he's obviously a Yorkshireman and he very much help folks. He's got a style all of his own and he's really quite crazy, so he should fit in with us absolutely no problems. I think there might be a bit of an age gap. I think Double O Dave is going to be in his 30s maybe, and I'd say he was around 35, something like that. Double O Dave. When you think about things in the bigger perspective, most of us have got fillings that are older than 35. And we have Artie in the chat. A very good day, Artie. Traffic was bad on the Springfield stairs. Right. Well, Artie is at what do they call it? Amherst today, and he was there yesterday. So everybody say a big hello to Artie. Great show last night, Artie. Always a pleasure popping in to see you. Did you manage to see Dawn Quest? Dawn Quest is over at Amherst over the weekend. So if you're accosted by a quite thin lady with lots of teeth, you'll with a quite a pinched English accent, I'm sure you're interesting to see of a big show really are, because it's what is it, four huge halls in Amherst. Something. One of the smaller halls is than the one at the NEC that we have. So that gives you some idea of the scale of this huge model event. Yeah, amazingly enough, I'm over 400. Find that hard to believe, but I can't help it if people like me. Yeah, what on earth, eh? Well, John, in Pete's mind, he's still 18. And I don't want to tell him otherwise. I'm not going to hurt his feelings. 44-27. Get him, JD. Get him. If everybody would like to hit the like button, that would be extremely nice. It's not such a bad thing if you don't hit the like button, because there are obviously people who have joined who don't have a YouTube channel, so they can't vote. They can't hit the like button. They can't do anything, but they enjoy watching. And all I will say to those is welcome in to some funky railway and railroad action. I'm gonna have to do an Aussie voice for this one. It's cold here today too. How's that, Artie? Hang on, wait a minute. What does it say? I'm 12 subs away from 50. Dino, this means that you're almost in the big time. Hey, Stormy Sky. That's got to be Steve. Or it could be Jenny. Or it could be Dave. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Right, let's see if I can thrill you with some British sounds. Right, let's recall around until I can find this one. Try this for size. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, ladies and gents, this is maximum grunt. So you should hear the turbine screaming, and you should also hear the prime mover thumping. There you go. Silence is golden. You see, that's the thing with DCC sound. You can turn it off. We don't have to be standing here holding our ears all of the time. I wonder if there is a number that you can go, yeah, I guess I have a lot. Well, I thought that would be around 10,000, Anthony, but, I could be wrong. I think 1,000, getting over 1,000 that's 100 hundreds. Sorry, that's 10 hundreds. So I'd say having 1,000 people is pretty good. Yeah, that's something to aim for. And we've got GRE 2057, a very good day to you. And I also spy that Chris has joined us. Chris! How's South Wales looking today? I hope the weather down there isn't too funky. But here's some funky trains. Phantom, but I can't go back to 17. I'm guessing that Dwight will be doing his usual turn later on today. I think Dwight starts at about 6:30 our time. That's 6:30 p.m. in the UK. That is Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure Dwight was right. Oh, and a big hello to Thomas Grassi. Let's have a bit of sound action for Thomas. There's a couple of horns for Thomas Grassi. Yes, indeed. Thomas, all I can say is don't spend too much. Last of the big spenders, eh? And Dialer-Cam, a very good day to you. Welcome in. Today we're running some British stock. We have a class 56 pulling the container train, and the ubiquitous class 37, which will be arriving from behind you in Network Rail yellow colours, pulling some ballast trucks. Yeah, that's very much a cross section of what we expect to see in freight in the UK. Usually our trains are 20 units long, something like that. Nothing like the mile long trains that you have in the States or in Canada or in Australia. I think our smaller, so I don't think they'd allow for that length of train. I think there's only something like half a mile between our block sections. So the maximum would be a quarter mile long, and I don't think they can get anywhere near that. Minus 14 degrees centigrade. Artie, you just stay in the warm there, pal. Most of the same viewers will check the videos and live streams. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, it's RWC Toyman. Hello, Ron. Nice to see you. I hope you and Fishy are both well. Oh, dear. You know, I've had an itchy back for the last couple of days. I don't know what that's a sign of. You know, when you get a pain in your foot and it's supposed to mean that somebody's going to throw money at you. Well, I don't know what an itchy back is representative of, but definitely got one. Geez, I could probably do with another hose down. I want a refund on my vacation. Do you think that's likely? Tell you the Tati, I think you knew what you were getting into by going to the US in the stormy season. So I'm afraid you're going to have to bite the bullet with that one. Every person was there, no matter how many they have now. It will happen as you work and grow and get around a bit. Well, Anthony, I can certainly say that we do get around, in the words of the Beach Boys. I'm getting bugged running up and down the same old strip. No, sorry. No singing. No singing. Yeah, won't it be great? When summer does finally arrive, we'll be able to get out the Beach Boys records and play something summery. Yes, something upbeat. Wouldn't that be great? I might have to break all the rules and get the Beach Boys albums out and start rocking. Speaking of Wales, that was the other bit of news. I did manage to get hold of Ben at Eagle Creek. Ben has changed his name to the Flying Welshman. So if everybody wants to find Ben Lennick, you can find him at a site called the Flying Welshman. And that is Ben. He's going to broaden his horizons a bit from just model railroading to include getting out and about and things like that. And that's what his intentions are. I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah, I wish we were. But it's grey, grey and thrice grey here, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean that most sincerely. And it's rather rainy and rather depressing. But are we downhearted? Nah. There's a new DCC system coming for me to play with, and as soon as it arrives on Monday, unfortunately, that's a funny thing. The courier for who's delivering this DCC system is called APC Overnight, and I thought, great, overnight. That means it's going to get here. No. Then I got an email from APC Overnight saying it'll be delivered Monday. I'm not too pissed about that. That's the American piss. But it was a little bit of a disappointment, because I thought, I'd like to get that working and I can demonstrate it on the live stream. None of it. No, sorry. No, nada. But never mind. It will come along. And hopefully, it's everything I hope it will be. Use APC for, firm APC. And I think they've positioned themselves away from the big movers like DHL and people like that. So we shall see. And Chevy Wood, Roger Railway. Hello, Rob. Nice to see you. Does this mean you're doing a live stream today, Rob, or are you just slumming it for today? Answers on a postcard, send to Andy Blackwell. That's me. Or just send them to Gollum. I'll get them. The microphone's gone down again. Turn it up a bit. Yes, for those that don't know, I'm still working on this one, which came from Anthony Dodge in the States. There's a bit more work to do on this, but I have actually got it working. So it works fine. Somebody did something funky with the bogies, which I had to sort out. It's just the shell on this one got rather beat up in traffic. Struggling to hear. Kitchen is full of people. Oh, well, never mind, Artie. I'm only babbling. Yeah, it's all good, Anthony. Yeah. I'll be using these on the new system, and that should give me all the power that I need to run all of the smoke units. And that's one of the reasons that I'm going for this new system, because when you run lots and lots of double headers, which really we haven't been able to do, there's a limit on how much current that they consume with the NCE power cab. With the new system with 6 amps, I should be okay. Going to watch the mighty Newcastle United versus Villa on the TV in a moment. I'll keep an eye on your stream. That's very kind of you. Yes, I remember Newcastle back in the day when Malcolm McDonald was, happy days, back in the 70s. I'm out of my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of my time. And Maura has joined us. Hello, Maura. I've been listening in for a while, but wasn't able to comment. Hello, everyone. Great to see you, Maura. I hope you are keeping well. And I hope the Emerald Isle is looking as green and lovely as always. Andy, I thought you were 21. In my head, Andrew, I'm 21 or younger. But unfortunately, my age, to the point where people mistake me, or failing that, if you're into Harry Potter, Um, Dobby. Someday, but not yet. It's a good workout. I'll bet. You're older than me. Didn't think that was possible. I have got to the princely age of 62. Um, it is what it is. You cannot turn the clock back. It's just it's just a number. It's just a number. I don't feel 62. I'm still playing with my trains and I'm still happy. And yeah, the bones are starting to creak a bit. Nothing too fancy. I take the dog for a walk and a run every day and try and stay a bit fit, but nothing too strenuous. There's some Scottish guy on social media who does biased commentary on Scottish football and mentions Archie Gemmell all the time. Yeah, Archie Gemmell. I remember Archie Gemmell. He's another one of those guys who had a really good comb over on his hair. For those that remember Bobby Charlton and Ralph Coates, they were the incredible baldy men with comb overs. Used to be really fun at the end of the match, watching what their hair would do. I'm nowhere near 400 yet. That kind of age is reserved for John number 2, Schuylkill River Valley John, who has a birthday every day. Archie Gemmell, yeah. Billy Bremner. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, we really did have some Peter Lorimer. Remember Peter Lorimer? Oh, what a right foot. Dino always behaves. Dino's manners are absolutely impeccable. I've never known Dino lose his rag or say anything nasty to anyone. An absolute gentleman is Dino, and I'm sure you'd all agree. Even you, Paul. His son Scott Gemmell used to be for Clyde. Ah, right, okay. 45-34. We're looking good on the thumbs up. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Saw Leeds play them in the early 70s. Awesome team. Yeah, when there used to be a match-up between Leeds, they had some of the dirtiest players in the Football League. And when they got together on the football field, they were kicking chunks out of each other. Guys like Chopper Harris and Norman Hunter. Oh dear. They were really rough. They would hack you down without a minute's thought. Happy days, eh? And Artie's off. Take care, Artie. Mind how you go, matey. And don't jump on any kangaroos, will you, boy? Oh, Johnny Giles. Yeah. I remember Johnny Giles. Yeah, Norman Hunter. Norman bites your legs. Right, ladies and gents, let's just go on a mountain hike. Being very careful indeed. And before anybody says, I'm having a bad hair day with the camera today. There we go. Before anybody says, you had that jumper on last week, it's been in the wash, which is more than I have, but there you go. I get fumigated once a week, and that does seem to keep the ticks and the fleas away. So I'm sure you'll all be relieved to hear about that, particularly all of those going to Doncaster. Yes. Yeah, I'll try not to breathe on you, but there you go. I don't have any colds or flu at the moment. And yes, I'm trying to keep warm. The heat is still blasting away down there, and it's all good. The trains have run impeccably. touch wood again. Thank you, trains. And I'd like to thank everybody who came in and made the live stream what it is. An absolute joy with some friends on a Sunday, and chew the fat a bit. Why not? Do we have another one before? Is there another one before Doncaster? We'll see. But I should be back from Doncaster the next time Sunday rolls around. So if I did buy anything, then it will be a chance to do a show and tell. Thanks everybody for coming in, and do take care out of there, particularly if you're in the States and under a foot of snow. Yes, everybody take care, and let's hope there's a good week in front of us. Get to the chopper. I hope to get to the chopper. In fact, I'm going to get to the house and get some food inside me. Thank you, Dwight. It's very nice to see you. There's Sparky Dave. Hello, Dave. Nice to see you. Are you going to be doing a live stream, Rob, or are you going to chicken out? I didn't see your answer in there, so I'll just wait for that to come up. Come on, Rob, get on the tippy tappy. If Rob is going live, he will be going live in about an hour's time. If he doesn't, then it's just no. It's just no. It's too cold. It's too wet, and I can understand that. But thanks everybody for coming out, and all I will say is take care once more. Not today, feeling knackered. Okay, Rob. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, and take it easy out there, folks. And I will say adieu and adios. See you later. Bye.